right, is that Eddie Williams? Is that an officer, Eddie Williams?
No, I'm here in support of Devon Gerard. I'm his case manager.
Oh, good morning to you. What's going on with Officer Little? I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Wait on the city attorney.
Yes, sir. Here for 8:30.
You're here on okay, you're here on Agron.
Good morning, Judge. Edward Ewald, the attorney on behalf of Mr. Kojej, Agron Kojej.
Put you in a breakout room. Good morning to you. All right, somebody else just came in on the iPhone. Can you state your name, please, on the iPhone? You're in the
Gino Lyons.
Gino Lyons? Very well.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, sir.
We'll get going. Let me get low. Let me get Lois iPhone. The gentleman with his hand up. Unmute yourself, please.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. What's your name?
Carlos Vasquez, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Vasquez.
Mr. Vasquez, you don't need an interpreter, right?
No, we're good to go.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's get going. Yes, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. While court is in session, please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Sit back, wait for your name to be called. Also, during the vehicle, there is no driving while court is in session. Also, there's no talking, eating, drinking, gum, chewing, walking around, or smoking of any kind. And please remain properly dressed at all times. Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Buenos dias.
Good morning. Buenos días, esta es la corte, entra en sesión la corte con el honorable juez Sean B. Perkins. Mientras la corte esté en sesión, por favor asegúrese de que su pantalla o ambiente muestre una imagen clara de usted y esté en silencio. Debe estar debidamente sentado derecho y quieto en un solo lugar. Si se encuentra en un vehículo, dicho vehículo no debe estar en movimiento mientras que la corte esté en sesión. Tampoco se permite estar hablando, comiendo, bebiendo, masticando chicle, moviéndose de un lado para otro, ni fumando. Y por favor, en todo momento esté apropiadamente vestido para comparecer hasta entrar a corte. Buenos días a todos.
Buenos días.
All right. Ms. Hernandez, good morning to you. Can you raise your right hand, please? Can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Emma Hernandez, SEO qualified Spanish interpreter.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the manner now before the court and not divulge confidential communications so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
And do you swear for the firm or affirm that to the best of your ability, which everyone knows is very high, that you will interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English.
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Very well. Ms. Williams Law, good morning to you. Are we ready to go?
Good morning.
All right. Let's call the city of Detroit, of Mr. Santiago Romas Pagan. Mr. Villarreal, I'll get you in a breakout room when the city attorney comes in, all right?
Your Honor, thank you.
Mr. Santiago Romas.
Santiago Ramos. Señor Santiago Ramos.
Sí, aquí estoy.
Yes, I'm here.
Very well. The city of Detroit versus Santiago Romas Pagan. Case number SP 143-814-1, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 143-816-11. SP 767-226, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Santiago Ramos Pagán. Número de casos SP 143-81-611, SP 143-81-411, 12 y 13, SP 767-22-612 2 y 3. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, sir, for the record.
Mi nombre es Edward Berry Jr. representando al acusado. Señor, por favor, diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta.
Amén. Santiago Ramos Pagán.
Santiago Ramos Pagán.
All right, today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrants. Go ahead, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor, we waive the reading of the information.
Hoy es el día y la hora establecido para la lectura de cargos. ¿Cómo desea proceder, abogado?
Yes, we waive the reading of the information and stand mute, Your Honor.
Sí, su señoría, nosotros cedemos la lectura formal y permanecemos en silencio.
I'm going to enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm going to get your client a $0.
Está bien, yo voy a entonces introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en nombre de su cliente.
These cases that aren't on the docket today seem like they arose from some older matters that Mr. Ramos hasn't taken care of. So I'm just going to set a trial date for these matters. I don't have a city attorney to give them off, but we'll set a trial date and resolve them on April the 26th, 2023 at 9 a.m.
Ok, entonces veo que el señor aquí tiene otros cargos. No tengo aquí un fiscal todavía para que le ofrezca en este momento un acuerdo precondenatorio, por lo tanto voy a poner este caso para un juicio el día 26 de abril del 2023 a las 9 de la mañana por aquí mismo.
Mr. Ramos, I can get you in a breakout room with the lawyer if you need some better understanding of what's going on.
Señor Ramos, si usted quiere, yo lo puedo llevar a una sala de consulta privada con su abogado para que usted tenga un mejor entendimiento de lo que le acabo de decir. Si no, usted, bueno, puede volverse a conectar el día 26 de abril a las 9 de la mañana. ¿Qué desea hacer?
Sí.
¿Sí qué?
De abril. Hablar con el abogado o regresar el día 26. Okay. Él regresa el día 26 a la... ¿Qué hora es? ¿Las 9:30?
He will come back on the 26th. At what time? 9 or 9:30?
9 a.m.
A las 9 de la mañana, señor.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Ok, gracias, juez.
Thank you much, Mr. Ramos. Have a very good day. Good luck to you.
Ok, gracias a usted. Que tenga buen día.
All right, Mr. Graham, Henri Graham,
Yes, sir.
what brings you here today?
I had a ticket from 2016. I thought I had it squared away, but I didn't. I went to go get me a job at the airport, and they told me I had a warrant for my arrest. So I was trying to get that squared away.
Call the city of Detroit versus Henri Graham, case number 16-325-4132 and 16-325-4143. Appearance for the record, please.
Sharika Harris on behalf of Mr. Graham. Please state your name for the record.
Henri Graham.
Today is the date and time. Let's call the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
I'm an enter not guilty plea on his client, on your client's behalf, give the client a $0 bond. Hey, Mr. Graham, I can
Yes,
tell you
sir.
an easy way to take care of this.
Okay.
Pay it. You entered into the agreement, or you pled guilty back in January 13th, 2017, and you never paid it. That's why the bench warrant was out. You have another matter that's not in warrant status that you owe some money on too. Maybe arises out of the same, well, maybe not arises out of the same occurrence, but it's a civil infraction arising out of the same occurrence.
Okay. And so, how much are the how much do I owe to the city?
You owe 210 plus 356. Are you working now, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna save you a couple dollars today, and I'm gonna waive the late fees on these tickets, all right?
Okay.
Give me a date, put a date on it, Mr. Graham.
What's today? I'll say May 30th sometime.
Mr. Graham, are you saying you're going to pay it by that date or on that date?
I'll pay it by that date.
Okay,
He wasn't really clear there, was he?
not really.
Give you 60 days to pay it, get that job, get situated, and
Thank you.
pay the tickets, all right?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, good luck on that, sir. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Good luck to you.
All right. You have a better one. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Nicholas Lopez Garcia, case number SP 143-8171. SP 143-8178, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lopez.
Nicholas Lopez Garcia.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Enter not guilty plea in your client's behalf, give him a $0 bond. Mr. Garcia, are you a United States citizen, sir?
No.
You want to clear this up with 18 hours of community service? I'll allow you to do 18 hours of community service with Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. And I'll amend the point ticket to a blocking traffic. And then I'll amend the driver's license never acquired to an allowance. That is a misdemeanor. That does not abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore it does not carry any points. However, I will dismiss that misdemeanor upon completion of the community service. You have an absolute right to a trial, sir. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry so you can speak with him regarding the offer. If you want to take a deal, Mr. Berry, then please read him his advice or rights, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
I got everything here.
Join the room, please. Mr. Villaroo, you got Giovanni Santana, don't you? City of Detroit versus Franco Ramos Armando. Case number SP 1440191, count 1, SP 1440191. Appearance for the record.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Ramos, can you state your name for the record?
Yes, sir. Franco Ramos Aranda.
All right. Today is the date and time set for arraignment. Counselor, go ahead.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute, Your Honor.
I enter not guilty plea in your client's behalf, give you client a $0 bond. Mr. Ramos, are you a United States citizen, sir?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you have a valid driver's license, sir, or do you have a valid driver's license?
Not at the moment, sir. The appointment is still in a week. I already.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear
I
me?
believe, Your Honor, he was indicating he has an appointment within a week and possibly he already took some portion of the testing.
Yes, yes, ma'am. I went for the testing and I failed. So I rescheduled for like another appointment for next week.
Oh, hang in here. He failed. All right. So I'm going to give you some time to get a license, sir.
Okay.
I'll give you 30 days. I'm going to set the matter for a pretrial on May the 3rd, 2023 at 8:30, all right? May the 3rd, 2023 is your next court date.
May 3rd at 8:30. Okay, yes, sir.
Coming in inaudible.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, I think you got it. All right, have a great day. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, who's on? Let's do Mr. Warbling. Good morning to you. Mr. Warbling, this is.
Yes, good morning, Judge. How are you?
Antonio Lapercio.
Yes, Judge, he's trying to get into the room, but it's an arraignment. We were going to ask for a bench trial date. He was just in Judge Robbins's, so we resolved that. So he's trying to sign into your meeting. He's got a little bit of a busy morning today.
He needs an interpreter?
No, I appreciate that. Thank you, Ms. Hernandez. Good seeing you.
Nice to see you too.
Thank you.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Antonio Percio, case number SP 143-29511. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Wordling, P64889 on behalf of Mr. Lepercio, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Lepercio, can you state your name for the record, please?
Antonio Lupercio.
All right, today is the date and time set for arraignment on the matter. Go ahead, Counsel.
Judge, we'll stay on mute. We'll wait formal reading of the charges or charge in this matter.
Well, enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'll give your client a $0 bond. And you
Thank you,
indicated you just want to go straight to trial on this, correct?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, what day will comport with your schedule, Counselor? This doesn't have to be on a Wednesday since he's gonna.
Sure.
Be
I don't know if April 18th works or if that's too soon, Judge.
April 18th. All right. April 18th, 2023, at 9 a.m., all right?
Thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
All right, there's nothing further. You and your client have a very good day. Good luck to you both.
Thank you.
Thanks.
First, you're free to leave. Okay, on that phone, that's 734-444-7614. State your name. Good morning to you.
Sandra Wu.
Desiree. What's your full name?
Sandra Annette Wu.
Sandra Annette Wu. Oh, Miss Wu. You were here the other day, weren't you?
Pardon me?
Weren't you here the other day?
Yeah, but my court date's today.
Oh, okay. City of Detroit versus Sandra Annette Wu, case number SD 143-8557, counts 1, 2, and counts 1 and counts 2.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of Ms. Wu. Ms. Wu, please state your name for the record.
Sandra Annette Wu.
All right, today is the date and time set for arraignment. Go ahead.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute, Your Honor.
Not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client $0 bond. Hold on. Somebody's got to be quiet. We'll give your client a $0 bond. And Ms. Wu, do you have registration and insurance for this vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor, I have it. My registration expires June 29, 2024.
That's not gonna get it, Ms. Wu. I need to see it.
How can I send it to you?
Either you can come down to the courthouse or you can find a way to log on via Zoom so that we can see who you are and see your documents that you have.
Right. I probably have to come down. I don't think my phone's going to do this. So can I just bring this paperwork down to you?
Very well. When do you want to come down, Ms. Wu?
How about tomorrow?
No, it won't be tomorrow because I won't be here.
Okay. Well, when was the next day I can come? When was the next day you'll be there? I come down to you.
Monday, you need to bring valid registration and insurance.
Right. I have it. What time would you like me to be down there?
8:30. I'm gonna give you a pre-trial Monday. Strike that. Monday, April the 10th at 8:30. All right, Ms. Wu?
April 10th at 8:30?
April 10th at 8:30. If it's nothing
Thank
further,
you.
ma'am, you have a very good day. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Are we ready on Mr. Lopez?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lopez Garcia. Mr. Lopez Garcia, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Mr. Lopez would avail himself of the offer, Your Honor.
That what you want to do, Mr. Lopez?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will, do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Lopez, do you understand that you're not a United States citizen and a conviction for a misdemeanor offense could potentially implicate immigration issues?
Yes.
You understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
And Mr. Berry in the breakout room went over some of your other advice or rights, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yeah.
Do you have any question about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
Do you know you will be giving up those rights once you take this plea?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Pardon me, Your Honor?
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Give me 1 second. Good morning, Schneider. Mr. Villaroo wants to speak with you in a breakout room. All right, sir. I'm going to draw your attention back to March the 1st, 2023 at around 6:20 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Woodmere and 8th Street. So you have occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department.
Yes.
On that day, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
And did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No.
Why is that?
Because I don't have a driver license.
Very well. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That's a misdemeanor. It's not going to abstract to the Secretary of State. Therefore, it's not going to carry any points. I am going to sentence your client to 12 hours of community service for that. Will you stipulate to the face of the ticket on behalf of your client, counselor, as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea?
Stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, with that stipulation, I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. In lieu of fines and costs, I'm going to allow him to do 6 hours of community service for that, for a total of 18 hours of community service. Which stipulates the probable cause. I'll dismiss the other 2 counts.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Lopez, I need a good phone number from you, sir.
313-427-5721.
And I'll need you to take this number down to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center.
1 second, please. I'm gonna grab a pen really fast. I'm ready.
That number was 313-879-2155.
2155?
Yes. This afternoon, I need you to get in touch with Mr. Phillips over there.
Phillips?
And set those hours up. I'm going to give you until May the 10th, 2023 to complete those hours. If those hours are completed, you will dismiss this misdemeanor and close the other one out, all right?
No problem. What was
That'll be your next court date.
What was the person's name I have to call there at the number?
Mr. Phillips, or anybody over there. They'll know what to do.
Okay, thank you.
All right, if you don't have any further questions, your next court date is May the 10th, 2023 at 8:25, all right?
May 5th at what time was it?
May 10th, May 10th,
May 10th,
8:25.
8:25.
Yeah. All right, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good day, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor. You too.
Thank you. Okay, on that iPhone, can you unmute yourself, please?
Gino Marcus Lyons.
No, Gino, Mr. Lyons, I got your, you don't have to, introduce yourself again. I'm talking about iPhone. There it is. State your name on an iPhone.
Covon Simpson.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Simpson.
Good morning.
Mr. Joe, did you get your matter taken care of? You still talking. All right. Carlos Vasquez.
Carlos Vázquez.
Yes, Your Honor.
Morning to you, sir.
Morning, good morning.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Carlos Vasquez Yak, case number SP 14393-421, SP 1439727, count 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Carlos Vasquez Yak.
Chair Harris, on behalf of Mr. Vasquez Yaks, for purposes of arraignment, we would stand mute, Your Honor.
I will enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'll make the client a $0 bond. Mr. Vasquez, do you have valid registration and insurance for this vehicle?
Yes, sir. I got it the next day after the stop.
Let's see what you have, sir.
Got my registration and my insurance policy. I have the policy number if you need that.
Let's push that up to the screen first. Let's see what the registration looks like. If you have a background on, sir, you're gonna have to turn the background on.
All right, one
And
second.
take your hat and your hood off, please.
Sorry. Were you able to see that?
I see it. I see the insurance policy.
Yeah, insurance policy. I have the policy number because it came on an email.
All right, why don't you email me the policy? I'm gonna put my email address in the chat, all right?
All right, perfect then.
Or just the proof that it's current.
Right.
And then with that, I'm gonna offer you a amended count of blocking traffic for this this wrong way driving. I'll allow you to do 6 hours of community service in lieu of fines and costs. You want to take that deal? Well, if the insurance policy is good, we'll dismiss those other cases. Want to take that deal?
Yes, sir.
All right, send me the insurance. I'm going to pass the matter until I get that, and we'll get back to you as soon as I see that email. My email address is in the chat.
All right. I'm sending it to you now.
Very well. Mr. Fulru, are you ready to go with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
And this is Giovanni Santana.
Giovanni
Honor.
Santana Nunez.
Okay, very well.
Honor, can you
What's
go?
going to happen in this case?
Your Honor, after pre-trialing the case with the city attorney, they sent a note to you. My client is going to plea to docket number SP 143-65812 to no registration on person. And the docket number SP 143-65811, driver license expired. They're recommending that it be a dismissal. And with respect to two matters that apparently went on default on the same day that we were on Zoom with you on the 30th of March, the people have agreed not to oppose my motion to set them aside from default. And
All right,
then
let's do this. Let's do this. Let's save you some words. Does your client need an interpreter?
No, Your Honor.
All right, very well. This is the city of Detroit versus Giovanni Santana Nunez, case number SP 138-76231. SP 143-655, strike that. SP 143-6556, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 143-658. 1 counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Francisco J. Villarreal, P34147, counsel for the respondent.
All right, Mr. Santana Nunez, can you state your name for the record, please?
Giovanni Santana Nunez.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. I will set aside the defaults on the civil infractions. I'll grant your motion for that, Counselor.
Thank you.
From my understanding, what's going to happen with those? I got everything except for what's going to happen with the civil infractions.
Those are dismissals upon the people's recommendation.
All right. So, pleading, is your client willing to do the 12 hours of community service?
Absolutely.
All right. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Santana Nunez?
If there's no other choice, I guess I take it.
There's always another choice.
Mr. Santana Nunez, the choices are that you go to trial and all these matters will come back on a trial docket for some time in the future. At the end of the 12 hours of community service, all matters will be dismissed. Of course, all of this subject to the court's acceptance and your compliance with the community service work that will be coordinated with the Southwest Detroit Community Center.
Okay.
It doesn't get any better.
Okay.
And Mr. Nunez, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
I want to stress the good work your counsel did too, because it doesn't really get this good, Mr. Nunez.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Nunez, do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines for misdemeanor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, can you read them take them in a breakout room and read them as advice or rights, Mr. Villarreal?
Yes, Your Honor, I had done that before, but not on today's date.
Okay, does he understand, he understands those rights?
Yes, he understands it by accepting the responsibilities, no registration on person. He'll be waiving all those rights. I explained that to him when he first contacted me and when I represent him on other cases.
Very well. Are you a United States citizen, Mr. Santana Nunez?
No, Your Honor.
You understand that if you're not a United States citizen, a conviction for a misdemeanor offense can potentially implicate immigration issues?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
And on a previous occasion, Mr. Villaroo went over some of your other advice or rights, did he not?
What was that? I couldn't hear you pretty well. What was that?
I said on a previous occasion, Mr. Villaroo has gone over some of your other advice or rights, meaning you have a right to a trial, you have a right to call witnesses. He's been over those rights with you, has he not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm agree with that.
Why don't you take a minute, break out room, and go over those rights again with him, make sure he's clear on that, all right?
Sure.
Find a room, please. All right, where are we?
Your Honor, is it at all possible to admit my client, Saul Perez Gonzalez?
Oh, who is that, counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
I meant to ask you, I'm so sorry. What's your client's name?
My client is Saul Leonel Perez Gonzalez.
Does he need an interpreter?
Yes, Your Honor.
I just can't hear it as loud, but I can hear
Now,
it.
where are we at with Mr. Vasquez Yak?
Your Honor, can you co-host me if it's possible?
Certainly.
Thank you.
Where are we with Mr. Vasquez Yaks?
I sent the email in already, Your Honor.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Señor Raimundo, ¿usted necesita intérprete?
No creo, no.
¿Su apellido?
Hernández.
Raimundo Hernández no necesita intérprete. Ok.
Yo sí.
Let's go.
Who? Lester Parr.
Yeah.
¿Cuál es su apellido? Parr.
Yeah.
Your Honor, Mr. Raimundo, last name is Hernandez, and he states he may not need an interpreter. And Mr. Lester Parr needs an interpreter.
Okay. Very well. We ready, Ms. Williams-Law?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Vasquez Yaks. Mr. Yaks, I got your information. I'm satisfied with that. And now I'll offer you the blocking traffic 6 hours in lieu of fines and costs, 6 hours of community service. You indicated you would accept that deal?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, on behalf of your client, we stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsibility, counsel.
So stipulated, Your Honor, and we stipulate to probable cause for the dismissals.
Very well. I'm gonna find your client responsible for the admitted count of blocking traffic. That is a 0-point offense versus just like an expensive parking ticket, and this is in lieu of fines and costs. So it's a civil infraction. I need a good phone number from you, sir.
313-627-0990.
0990.
Correct, Your Honor.
I need you to take the number down to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center.
Go ahead.
313-879-2155.
313-879-2155.
Correct.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you till May the 10th, 2023 to complete those community service hours, sir. Get in contact with Mr. Phillips this afternoon to set those hours up. If you don't have any further questions, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good day, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. Will I have to be going back to court to present the hours?
Now, if you're on the list, you don't. You can make sure with Mr. Phillips, and if you're on the list, you'll be able to.
Copy that. Thank you, Your Honor.
Very well, sir. Have a great day. Good luck to you.
You as well. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead back on the record with Mr. Santana Nunez. Mr. Nunez, are you there, sir?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
All right, now, Mr. Villarue in the breakout room went over your other advice or rights, did he not?
Judge, we did not get a breakout room invite.
Oh, so the breakout room was, join the room number 4, please.
Thank you.
All right,
You said 336, right?
Yes, they need to do actually Zoom me. That's a phantom.
so do you want me to send down there?
I'm making.
Oh, we're gonna need that guard too. Okay. They're talking this.
Okay.
Okay. You got in person. You got in person. You got them. He's gonna be going. He's gonna be going on midnight.
Oh, he.
Oh, yeah. Yes, can I send it? Definitely. Can we?
Yeah, tell them to come up here. You can come up here this afternoon. We don't have a.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit. What's it? Saul Gonzalez. Case number SP 101-8611, counts 1, 2, and 3, and that's 1-9-82231. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shahada Tia on behalf of Mr. Saul Lopez Gonzalez.
Este es el caso del señor Saúl Leonel Pérez González, número de caso SP 142-59891, SP 142-59901, SP 100-10986, 111, 112 y 113. Por favor, sus comparecencias para que consten en el acta. Sí, su señoría, abogada Shahat Atija, representando al acusado.
All right, Mr. Perez Gonzalez, can you state your name for the record, please?
Está bien, señor Pérez González, por favor, puede decir su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Ok, Saúl Pérez. Saúl Leonel Pérez González.
Ok, Saúl Leonel Pérez González.
Sí.
Okay,
Yes.
The date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
Ok, hoy es el día agendado para la lectura de cargos sobre una orden de arresto. ¿Cómo desea proceder, señora abogada?
Sí.
Your Honor, we waive formal reading of the complaint and we stand mute.
Su señoría, nosotros cedemos la lectura formal del documento acusatorio y permanecemos en silencio.
Did you put your key number on the record, Counselor?
P80947.
Su número de registro, abogada, para que conste en el acta 80947.
Yeah.
I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond.
Voy a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en el nombre de su cliente y le voy a poner una fianza de $0.
Okay.
And since I think this is your first time in my court, right, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Abogada, esta es la primera vez que está aquí en mi corte, sí, su señoría.
I'll explain to you how this works. Today is our community court day. So we partner with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, and your client will have to agree, if there's a conviction in the case or found responsible for something, to do some community service to clear the matter up.
Your Honor,
Hoy es el día, abogada, que nosotros trabajamos. Esta es la Corte Comunitaria y trabajamos conjuntamente con el Centro de Justicia Comunitaria del Suroeste de Detroit. Si su cliente está dispuesto a declararse responsable y hacer las horas de servicio comunitario, eso es lo que hacemos aquí.
Your Honor,
Okay.
I utilized the time in listening to you in court to discuss the offers that you've made to other people using my own office's Spanish interpreter. And I went over my advice of rights, my client's advice of rights in Spanish, and I have a signed English version as well.
Su señoría, yo he estado todo este tiempo oyendo a lo que usted ha propuesto aquí y ha ofrecido en su corte con la ayuda de mi intérprete en español de aquí en mi oficina, y ya yo le he informado a mi cliente sobre su notificación de derechos tanto en español como en inglés.
I thank you for that good use of time, Counselor. So does that mean your client, if there is some sort of conviction, then he would be willing to do community service?
Muchas gracias, abogada, y gracias por la buena utilización de su tiempo. Entonces, su cliente entiende lo de las horas de servicio comunitario para su sentencia.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sí, su señoría.
Okay, so based on this allegation here, we're going to set a trial date for your client. The city attorney is going to want to talk to the officer and based on the nature of the allegation to see what she can glean from the officer's perspective. So with that, we'll set a trial date for, if it comports with your schedule, April 26, 2023.
Está bien, entonces yo voy a poner este caso para un juicio el día 26 de abril de 2023 para que el fiscal hable entonces con el oficial correspondiente al respecto, y vamos a poner entonces esto para un juicio el 26 de abril del 2023.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, I have a trial that day, and I see that in the chat, Miss Alexa Schneider asked for a breakout room with me, if that's possible.
Su señoría, ese día es conflictivo para mí, yo tengo otro juicio y veo que en el chat la señora Alexa Schneider ha pedido una consulta en una sala de consulta privada conmigo.
Let's pass that matter.
Entonces vamos a pasar a otro, vamos a pasar este caso y vamos a ir a otro.
Okay, let's go back on the record with Mr. Giovanni Santana Nunez. Now, Mr. Nunez, I had to give you enough time to speak to Mr. Villaroo. He went over your other advice of rights, did he not?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understood those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any question about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You understand you'll be giving up those rights if you take this deal?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record, sir?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. Let me draw your attention back to February 28, 2023, at around 7:42 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Woodmere and Avery Street, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day you come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have an occasion, did that officer, or you operating a motor vehicle on that day?
Yes.
And did that officer ask you to produce a valid registration for that motor vehicle?
Yes.
And you couldn't do that, could you, sir?
I didn't have it with me then, sir.
Very well. I'm satisfied, Mr. Fuller. Were you satisfied?
Your Honor, thank you.
All right, I'm going to find your client guilty I'm gonna amend this to improper plates. I think it's the same difference, but I know that improper plates doesn't carry any, points, and it will not have, therefore will not have affect the Secretary of State. And I'm gonna dismiss it on completion of the 12 hours of community service. So, I need I'm gonna, with stipulation of proper clause, I'll dismiss all the other matters.
So stipulate, Judge.
I need a good phone number from you, Mr. Santana Nunez.
313-978-2202.
I need you to take the number down to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center.
My lawyer already gave it to me.
Very well. It's going to be the sentence of the court to order you to do 12 hours community service. I'll dismiss upon completion. I'm going to give you till May the 10th to complete those hours. All right. Get in touch with Mr. Phillips this afternoon, and he'll get you set up on those hours. All right, Mr. Santana Nunez.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any further questions?
I couldn't hear you.
Do you have any further questions, sir?
It's breaking up a little bit. What was that?
Do you have any further questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right, if there's no further questions, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good day. May the 10th is your next court date. If you have those hours completed, you don't have to show. And Mr. Villaroo, I hope things get better for you. Always good to see you, sir, and I will see you next time.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Your
Signing
Honor.
out with your permission.
Very well.
Your Honor, I'm
Okay.
ready on the Lopez Gonzalez case. I spoke to the prosecutor.
What's going to happen with that?
We would like to set it for trial, just not on the day that I have a conflict. I can do May 10th.
All right, let's go back on the record with Sal Perez Gonzalez, right?
Vamos nuevamente para que conste en el acta con el caso del señor Pérez González.
Set a trial date for May the 10th, 2023 at 9 a.m. If there's no further questions, then Counselor, good to see you and thank you for your efficiency. And Mr. Perez Gonzalez, have a very good day.
Está bien, vamos a poner entonces la nueva fecha para el juicio es el día 10 de mayo del 2023 a las 9:30 vía Zoom. Gracias por la eficiencia del uso de su tiempo, señora abogada. Y ya pueden, si no hay más nada que decir, pueden retirarse. Señor Pérez González, eso es todo por hoy.
Your Honor, is that over Zoom or in person?
It's like Burger King House. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Señor, su señoría, ¿es por Zoom o es en persona?
En Zoom.
It's like Burger King, Counselor, you have it your way.
Es con el juez King. No.
Thank you, Your Honor. We'll take it over Zoom.
Oh, y usted puede decidir, gracias su señoría, nosotros lo vamos a tomar por Zoom.
Very well. Have a very good day. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ok, muy bien. Que tenga buen día, buena suerte.
Ms. Medina.
Good morning, Your Honor. I was hoping to speak with Attorney Schneider in a breakout room if possible. I hope you are well, Your Honor.
Buenos días, señora Medina. Buenos días, su señoría, encantado de oírle. Me gustaría hablar en una sala de consulta privada con la abogada Schneider, si eso es tan amable.
Who's your client?
¿Quién es su cliente?
There we go. All right, let's go back. Ms. Schneider, can you talk to Ms. Medina, please? All right, let's continue on. Mr. Davon Gerard. Okay, Counselor, on,
Yes.
yes, let's get, Mr. Agron, give me the correct pronunciation of his last name, please.
Gojej.
Gojej. This is the city of Detroit versus Agron Gojej, case number SP 1411535, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Edward Ewald on behalf of Mr. Gojej. My P number is 43751.
Good morning to you, Mr. Gojej. Can you state your name for the record, or is he was here, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. We've worked out a resolution to this, Judge. I have his authority to enter a admission of responsibility. We'd worked out a deal with the city attorney where we were going to accept responsibility for driving through a red light and the dismissal of the other charges.
Repeat that for me again, Counselor.
Yeah, he was going to take responsibility for the violation of driving through a red light, and the other charges were to be dismissed.
And I'm going to waive your client's presence. Ms. Snyder, Mr. Yacoma is here, Leanne late. I'm going to waive your client's presence, grant that motion, and I will dismiss the careless driving and find your client responsible for the amended, strike that, find your client as charged to the disregarding red signal. And that is going to be $130 fine. Since your client is not a resident of this state, I will allow your client to pay the fine. And, so when can your client pay?
I believe you can pay within a week, Judge.
I'm gonna give him until, I'll just say April 14, 2023. The best way I can tell him to pay that, the fastest way is to download that DivDat app to his phone, and that's DIVDAT. And it should go through instantly if he pays that.
Okay.
So if it's not further, Counselor, that'll do it.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge.
Hello.
Who's that on the phone at 313-368-3633?
This is Spencer Lawson.
This is Lawson?
Yes. I can't seem to access the virtual through my phone. But I called the number.
All right, just sit tight, Mr. Lawson.
Okay.
Attorney, Officer Yacoma. Yoka.
Hey, how you doing, Judge?
Yeah, good morning to you. So, all right, I know you were here the other day and on Landers, and I thought I don't know if you heard me or not, but we have a half-hour grace period from the time that you're subpoenaed, so that's 9 a.m. So what happened the other day, that I dismissed Ms. Landers' cases. And since those cases all arose out of the same stop, we dismissed all of those cases. I can let you know that Ms. Landers does have a valid driver's license, so I don't know what was going on that day, but we did check her license. But just for future reference, we have a half-hour grace period. So if you don't get in here within that time frame, then we're gonna dismiss the cases, all right?
Yeah, absolutely. I understand, Judge. My apologies.
No problem. If there's nothing further, be safe out there and have a great day.
You got it. Thank you, Judge. You too.
Okay. We don't have a file. All right. Mr. Davion Tyrell Gerard. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, it's just Devon Tyrell Gerard, sir.
Okay,
Your Honor.
my apologies.
Yes.
Let me ask you this, sir. Do you need any drug treatment, sir?
No, sir.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Devon Tyrell Gerard. Case numbers SD 108-4801, counts 1 and counts 3. SP 108-48451. SP 108-7343, counts 1, 2, and 3. U5-9692-821, U6-5322-122, and the state of Michigan versus Devon Tyrell Gerard, SX 3762-362, counts 1 and counts 2, and SX 377-30391. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, sir.
Devon Tyrell Gerard.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Okay, I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm gonna give your client a $0 bond. And at this time, I'm gonna give your client a pretrial date. We don't have the file here to give you an offer, sir. So we'll have you back. Say April the 20th. April the 20th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. Now, you can speak to Mr. Berry in a breakout room. If you just want to go straight to trial and clear these up on one day, we can do that as well, but that'll be up to you, sir. What would you like to do?
Yes, anything to get the process on the move. I was just trying to work on getting my CDLs. So if that was going to hurt against that, I would like to get those taken care of immediately and all at the same time.
Well, what's stopping you from getting, do you have a valid license, sir?
No, sir, never had one.
So he's gonna go straight from never having a license all the way to the top of the food chain.
No,
CDL.
sir. No, sir. Everything is a process. I just want to get things out the way.
I got you. You thinking big. I got that. I respect that.
Yes, sir. I was definitely knowing it was a process, but
straight from never had a license before in his life. I'm gonna drive me a semi and make 200,000.
Well, I'm not saying I never drove before. I just never had a license.
Well, I didn't ask you to admit to a crime in open court. I didn't ask that. but you know, they always told me, I hope from an old lawyer a long time ago, you don't talk, you just might walk.
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't see what's preventing you from getting a license, sir. Not here, unless you have some tickets in other jurisdictions.
No, sir. I had just cleared those tickets up, the ones that were stopping me. I just did that a few days ago, and I was coming here.
Why don't you go to the Secretary of State?
Yes, I was going just as soon as my social security card got here, but the only thing I was saying, it was other tickets I was trying to clear up besides the two that was stopping me from getting my license.
What tickets were you trying to clear up in here?
Yes, the ones that was left. I believe
Well,
I
I'll
got
tell
them
you
all.
what, you'd be better off, sir, if you had a valid driver's license. I can almost guarantee you that the city is gonna offer you a better offer if you have a valid driver's license than not. So let me give him a pretrial date of May the 2nd, 2023 at 8:30. At that time, we'll have you back. Well, let me see how old this, see how old these cases are. That's new.
I should have them by then.
Come on back on May the 2nd, 2023 at 8:30, all right?
Yes, sir.
I wish you the best of luck, sir. Have a very good day. And,
I appreciate everything. Too as well.
All right. Miss Medina?
Yes, Your Honor. I was just hoping if we could get a date for the judge of the alphabet for my client, Ms. Orozco Covarrubia. Ms. Orozco Covarrubia. She has been in communication with me various times this morning, Your Honor. I told her I'd advise her of whatever resolution I can have her sign in, Your Honor, but I was just hoping for a date in her alphabet judge's courtroom. If we could set it for bench trial at the same time, that would be great, Your Honor.
Ms. Orozco
Covarrubia.
Oh.
Third page, Your Honor.
She doesn't want to do community service, huh?
Your Honor, yeah, no, she works, yeah, quite a lot. So I think she would prefer to pay fines and costs whenever depending on the outcome, Your Honor.
All right. Oh, so she has no choice. I am the alphabet judge.
Oh, okay, Judge. Okay, so then can we just get a trial date, Judge?
This is the city of Detroit versus Maria Orozco Covarrubia, case number 2274974111. Appearance for the record, please.
Crystal Marie
La
Medina,
ciudad de Detroit contra la señora Orozco, María Orozco Covarrubia, caso número 2274-97411. Su comparecencia, por favor, para que conste en el acta.
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Orozco Covarrubia, I would ask to waive her appearance for today's purposes, Your Honor, and set this matter for a bench trial.
Crista Medina, su señoría, representando a la señora Orozco Covarrubia, pedimos un día para, por favor, un juicio por juez.
I don't think we need to interpret it. She's not here, Ms.
She's not there? Okay.
Gracias, Emma. Gracias, Emma.
A la orden. Thank you.
So I don't know what you have worked out with the city attorney, but today is the allowing day. And they can work with her over there at the Southwest Detroit, but you want a trial day?
Yes, Your Honor, I would ask, my understanding is that offer would remain, Your Honor, but we would ask to set it for a bench trial given some collateral issues.
Well, that offer is not going to remain if she doesn't want to do the because I'm going to put her on another. I'm going to put her on another date.
Understood, Your Honor, but if she was willing to do that community service at that time on that other date, would that be an offer?
Yeah, very well. If she's willing to do that, all right. So let's give her a trial date for, I'll waive her presence this time. It's a pre-trial date. Let's give her a trial date on April the 26th, 2023 at 9 a.m. Is that good with you, Counsel?
Your Honor, I am house counsel in Lincoln Park that day and the reception is terrible whenever I try to zoom in from there. I'm there pretty much all day.
Okay, well, what do you have?
Let's see, Your Honor.
What about May the 10th?
Your Honor, May the 10th is clear. Look at that.
Very well.
Thank you, Your
Very
Honor.
well.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. If there's nothing further, Ms. Medina, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. I'll see you back maybe sooner than that, but at least by May the 10th. All right.
I appreciate it. You all take care. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. Bye.
All right. Mr. Snyder, I'm gonna put you, I don't know if you've talked to all of the officers in the breakout room or not. But everybody, Ms. Wright, Officer Wright, Corporal Wright, I'm sorry, you can join the breakout room and speak to the city attorney if you want to. All right, Jose Orozco Gutierrez.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did I get the correct pronunciation of that last name?
It's Ultreras.
Perez. Right?
Yes, sir.
I don't think I got it right. Just giving me a pass on that. All right. You don't need an interpreter, do you, sir?
No.
Are you a United States citizen, sir?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you have a license, sir?
I haven't had time to get it back at that time, but ever since that everything happened, now that's what I want to try doing. Back then I couldn't do it because I had a son on the way and I was taking care of my girlfriend, so I never really had a chance to make an appointment.
That sounds like that would be even more of a reason to have a license or to get a license. You're driving your pregnant wife around town without any training or anything. And,
yeah, I mean, I did get my permit.
Let's run this driver's license, please. All right. I'm gonna pull the license and see what it says. All right, sir?
Yes, sir.
How old is your baby?
He's good.
How old is he?
He's about to be a month in 2 days.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Lester Carr Senior, case number SP 140-84221 and SP 140-84451. Appearance for the record, please.
Shara Harris on behalf of Mr. Parsina. Please state your name for the record.
I think he needs an interpreter. He was here the other day.
Este es el caso del señor de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Lester Parkana. Su comparecencia, número de caso SP 148-4451 y 2220. 221. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta. Su señoría Cherika Harris, representando al señor Parcana. Señor, por favor, diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta.
Lester Fabián Par Canal.
Lester Fabián Parcana.
Canal.
Canal.
Yeah. Canal.
Canal. Canal is Par Canal. Is the last name, Your Honor.
Very well. As for purposes of arraignment, Counselor,
Para los propósitos de la lectura de cargos, ¿cómo desea proseguir, señora abogada?
My client stands mute.
Mi cliente permanecerá en silencio.
enter not guilty plea in your client's behalf. I'm going to give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Parkanak, what about a driver's license? Are you a United States citizen, sir?
Nosotros entonces vamos, la corte va a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en su nombre, señor, y le va a poner una fianza de $0. Señor, ¿usted es un ciudadano americano?
No, estoy en procesos.
No, I'm in the process.
I'm going to offer him an allowing an unlicensed driver to drive 12 hours of community service. I'll dismiss the other improper lane use, and he has an absolute right to a trial. Put you in a breakout room with Miss Harris, and you can speak to her about it.
Está bien, entonces estoy dispuesto a ofrecerle 2 horas de servicio comunitario y desestimaré después de eso el otro cargo de cambiarse indebidamente de líneas. Si hace las horas 12 horas de servicio comunitario, si quiere hablar con su...
Join the room, please. All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus Jose Orozco. Give me the correct pronunciation again, sir.
Ultreras. Yes.
Case number SP1440022, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP1440121, and SP144012242. SP144013111. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Orozco Gutierrez. State your full name for the record, sir.
Jose Orozco Ultreras.
For purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, my client stands muted.
All right, I'm going to enter not guilty plea in your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. So this is why, not to say that if you had a driver's license, it's really going to make you a better driver, but you got 1, 2 moving violations. You have an equipment violation, no insurance, no registration. Seems like all in the same stop. Is this all the same stop?
Yes, Your Honor, but I want to clarify that insurance and registration, all that I got charged with, it wasn't even my vehicle.
All right, let's not talk about that, sir. We're not at that point now. I have pulled his driver's license and it's expired. So he indicated to the court that he went to get his permit. If there was and I'm not disputing that you did go get your permit, but it seems that if I had a permit and you were actively doing it and doing everything you were supposed to, I'd have a valid driver's license here. So it seems like you neglected to do something as it relates to either getting that permit or keeping that permit. So I'm gonna give you the opportunity to do some driver improvements or take a driver improvement course.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that course in the chat. It would suggest that you need that. And during that time, you can take that time and re-engage with the Secretary of State to get that driver's license. All right, as in the chat, the driver courses in the chat, sir, along with my email address. Good morning. Along with my email address. Now it's up to you. That's up to you. That's your option. I can tell you that the city will be in a better position to offer you a better offer if you take that course.
Yeah, I mean,
Take this time in between then, I'm gonna give you a little extra time to come back to re-engage with the Secretary of State and get that valid license. You want to take the course, sir?
Yes, please.
All right, I'm gonna have you back on pretrial date on May the 3rd, 2023 at 8:30. You bring that, you send me that completion ahead of time with that course. You come in here with a valid driver's license, the offer will be a lot better than it would be without, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any further questions, sir?
No, sir.
And did we arraign your client, Mr. Berry?
Yes, we did, Your Honor.
Very well. All right, if there's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day. Good luck to you, all right? See you back
Thank you,
on
Your Honor. You too.
May the 3rd, 2023.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Hi, Your Honor. You too.
Your
All
Honor
right.
and Attorney Barry, oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
We have 3 officers here on Tamika Neal.
Tamika Neal is here.
Yes. And 3 of her officers checked in, Corporal Hayward, Corporal Wright, and Officer Delbosky.
Okay, and do you have an offer for her?
Yes, so with the officers present, that leaves her 10 counts. They're all the usual: no registration, no insurance, no license. Since it's community court today, I'll do 2 allowing unlicensed driver to drive, 2 improper plate, and 1 defective equipment. Dismiss the balance.
To allow, could you say that again?
2 allowing unlicensed driver,
Yes.
2 improper plate, and 1 defective equipment.
I must say, I never talked, excuse me, I never talked to no one. The last time what they gave me was lower than that. I ain't talked to no one this morning.
I'll get to talk to someone, Ms. Neal. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, sir.
All right, so that's gonna be a total, that's gonna be a lot of community service. Do you want to do community service to clear it up, Ms. Neal? I think you've already agreed to that.
You had, the last time we had left the offer on the table that y'all put the last time, so remember, they had tried to set 2 different court dates, so they wanted me to come back to court so we could try to clear it up, way more than this. I think it was for me to plead for 2 of them or something. I forgot, you probably got to look in there to see what it was the last time, what the option was the last time. Y'all said it still stand.
All right, give me Ms. Neal's file. All right, now I have also, I have Mr. Spencer Lawson here as well. I have Victor Herrera here, and I don't think his officer has showed up for him.
Not for Herrera, but on Lawson, we have Officer Baker and Officer Adams.
And then is a name I can't pronounce. Bruce McGisha, and I can't get the last name. I won't even try that.
I don't believe that officer checked in.
Did he show up? I will find out.
I don't think so. It would be a state charge, but I don't remember seeing that officer.
Let's see. Let's give Mr. Lawson an offer.
On Lawson, he has 5 counts, so I'll do 1 allowing unlicensed driver, 1 improper plate, dismiss the balance.
Well, the 2 are gonna be dismissed. I don't think Adams has shown them.
I have it
Yeah,
marked down
yes,
as he
yes, he
did.
is. Yes, he is. My mistake. All right, Mr. Hector Gabriel Villa Herrera, are you there?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Hector Gabriel Villa Herrera, case number SP 143-20491. Appearing for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Villa Herrera. State your full name for the record, sir.
Héctor Gabriel Villa Herrera.
Time and date set for trial, Your Honor. The complaining witness not having appeared, respectfully, we seek dismissal of this matter.
Hey, I'm gonna grant motion to dismiss. I haven't seen an offer for Medrano here. It's now 9. It's now 10:01. I'm gonna dismiss the case, Mr. Herrera. You have a very good day. Good luck to you. All right.
I'm sorry, what happened?
I'm gonna dismiss the case, sir.
Oh, okay, so everything's good then?
Everything's good.
All right, man. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, have a good
Your
one.
Honor, Your Honor, this is Bruce Mugisha Horikia.
Say that name again. Give it to me again.
Bruce Mugisha Horikia.
Rakia?
Horikia, yes.
So the first 3 letters are silent?
Yes, the NK are silent.
Okay. Rakia.
Yeah.
Okay, very well. So city of Detroit. He dodged the bullet. City of Detroit versus Bruce Nagisha Rakia. Case number U455-29618. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. Again, sir, state your full name for the record.
Bruce Mugisha Horikia.
Your Honor, this being the date and time set for trial, respectfully, there being no complaining witness, we seek dismissal.
Okay, there are no officer Badness. Hearing no response, I'm going to grant the motion to dismiss. I will waive the warrant fee, but you're going to have to pay the $45 reinstatement fee, sir. You can pay that.
Yes, Your Honor.
You pay that at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can come down to the courthouse and pay it. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If it's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day. The best of luck to you. Case dismissed.
Same to you, sir. Thank you very much.
Very good. All right.
I believe we are ready on Mr. Perkins.
What's he want to do?
It's my understanding that he wants to accept the offer and complete the community service hours. I just want to confirm that the offer was, it would dismiss the improper lane use
Yes.
and allowing is what the licensing was amended to? Okay, we are ready to proceed. He's been advised of his rights.
All right, let's go back on the record, Mr. Kana. Mr. Kana, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do? Again, take the deal.
Yes, Your Honor. We were using Madam Interpreter as well.
Este es el caso de, volviendo otra vez, del señor Perkins. Sí, su señoría, nosotros hablamos con él en la sala de consulta privada. Él está dispuesto a tomar el acuerdo de 12 horas de servicio comunitario y quiero clarificar, confirmar que el cargo de el uso inapropiado de las líneas de los canales de la vía será desestimado y él se declarará culpable del cargo enmendado de que permitió manejar a alguien sin licencia. Y son 2 horas de servicio comunitario. Sí, así es. Y él está de acuerdo con esto, sí, su señoría, y ya yo le expliqué sus derechos.
Your Honor, I
No
don't,
here.
Your Honor, I don't know that we called cases for this.
Yo no sabía que habíamos llamado al caso.
Mr. Berry, can you join the breakout room, please? Speak to Ms. Neal. I think we did.
We did. We originally were calling him Mr. Parsina, I think. And it was yeah. We did.
Okay.
We can do it again. We can do it again.
You have to have it, Ms. Williams Law. So you tell us. Do you want me to call? I'll call it again.
Yes, please, Your Honor. Can we call it again?
There you go. All right. This is the City of Detroit versus Lester Fabian Carcana, case number SP140-84221, SP140-84451. Appearance for the record, please.
Estamos llamando, ok, no, yo no lo tengo aquí, no, sí lo llamamos, pero si quiere volvemos a llamar, señora Sina. Sí, por favor, su señoría. Ok, llamamos de nuevo. Para que conste en el acta el cargo del señor Par Canal, cargo número SP140-84221 y SP140-84451. Su comparecencia, por favor, para que conste en el acta.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Par Canal, please state your name for the record.
Sherika Harris, representando al señor Par Canal. El señor, por favor, diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta.
Lester Fabián Par Canal.
Lester Fabián Par Canal.
Ms. Williams Law, I have deja vu.
Yes, Your Honor. We now that I look a little closer, it's the way that I wrote it down. I didn't have it properly.
I was just making light of it, that's all.
No, I love it. That's okay. I'll get you back.
All right.
Ok, yo solo quería estar segura que lo tenía. No, sí, lo que pasa es que lo tenía escrito diferente. Ok, solo quería estar segura que usted lo tenía. Muchas gracias, señoría.
Now, let's see that Mr. Falconer, I've given you an opportunity to speak with Ms. Harris in the breakout room. And Mr. Harris indicated that you want to take the deal, sir. Is that true?
Ok, señor Par Canales, tengo entendido que usted pudo hablar con su abogada en una sala de consulta privada y que usted dijo que quería tomar entonces la oferta que le estamos haciendo de las horas comunitarias. ¿Es eso correcto?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, please, sir?
Señor, por favor, ¿puede levantar su mano derecha?
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
You can put your hand down, sir.
Señor, ¿puede bajar la mano?
Sir, you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Señor, ¿usted entiende que una sentencia por este tipo de delito podría tener de hasta 93 días de cárcel y o $500 de multa? ¿Entiende?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand, if you're not a United States citizen, sir, a conviction for a misdemeanor offense can potentially implicate immigration issues?
Y usted entiende, señor, que si usted no es un ciudadano americano, una convicción de este tipo, ¿verdad? Una sentencia de este tipo podría tener algún tipo de efecto el día que usted vaya a arreglar sus papeles.
Sí.
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial, sir?
Y usted entiende que usted tiene absolutamente el derecho de ir a un juicio si así lo quisiera.
Sí.
Yes.
And you understand, Ms. Harris went over some of your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Y la señora Harris, cuando estaba en la sala de consulta privada, en el grupo pequeño, le explicó que eso eran sus derechos, ¿verdad?
Exacto.
Exactly.
And you understood those rights?
Y usted entendió sus derechos.
Exacto.
Exactly.
You have any question about those rights?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta acerca de sus derechos, señor?
No, todo
¿Tiene
está
alguna
bien.
pregunta acerca de sus derechos? No, no, I don't.
All right, and you know you're going to be giving up those rights once you take this deal, sir?
Y usted entiende que usted está cediendo, está renunciando a esos derechos para tomar este acuerdo que le estamos ofreciendo. ¿Entiende eso?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Has anybody offered you anything other than what we stated in the record?
Y aparte de esto que ya hemos establecido en el acta, ¿alguien más le ofreció alguna otra cosa?
No.
No.
All right, I'm going to draw your attention back to November 18th, 2022 at around 11:09 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Livernois and Michigan. Had an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department.
Señor, yo déjeme dirigir su atención al día de los hechos, que fue el 18 de noviembre del 2022, aproximadamente a las 11:09 de la mañana, en la ciudad de Detroit, en las inmediaciones de Livernois y Michigan Avenue. ¿Ese día lo paró usted un policía?
Sí.
Yes. And were you operating a motor vehicle on that day, sir?
Señor, ¿y usted estaba manejando un carro ese día? Estaba manejando un vehículo. Yes.
And that officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license.
Y el oficial de policía le pidió que le mostraran una licencia de conducir válida.
Sí, me explicó sobre los delitos que tenía.
¿Yes, what? ¿Sí qué?
Me explicó los delitos que tenía
Yes,
por...
and he said to me, you know, what was my fault.
So he did ask you for a valid license?
Entonces, señor, la pregunta es, ¿él le pidió que le mostrara una licencia de conducir válida?
Sí, pero le dije que no tenía.
Yes, yes. I'm sorry, somebody's talking, Your Honor, and I couldn't hear.
Yeah, I know that gentleman. He was here yesterday.
Ok, thank you. Señor, la pregunta es que si ese día que lo paró el policía le pidió que le mostrara una licencia válida.
Sí.
Yes, I repeat the question, Your Honor.
And you couldn't produce that license, could you, sir?
Señor, y usted no le pudo mostrar una licencia válida, ¿correcto?
Claro. Sí.
Yes, of course.
You couldn't produce a license, could you, sir?
Señor, usted no le pudo mostrar una licencia.
No.
No, I couldn't.
Very well. Why is that, though?
¿Por qué no se la pudo mostrar, señor?
Porque no tenía.
Because I didn't have one.
Very well. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended column allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That's the proper cause. I'll dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Yo encuentro a su cliente, ¿verdad? Culpable de no poder mostrar la licencia. Y después de la estipulación de la causa probable, entonces voy a desestimar el otro caso. Estipulado, su señoría.
All right. Sir, I'm going to need a good phone number from you, please.
Señor, necesito por favor que me dé un buen número de teléfono donde nos podamos comunicar con usted.
313-283-1415.
283-1415. Okay, Your Honor, 313-283-1415.
You can give me a chance, Ms. Hernandez.
Sorry, Your Honor. 283
Sí,
14 15.
No, I got it. I know it's Friday. Everybody wants to go home today.
It's okay. But let me check it with him anyhow. Señor Parcanal, 313-283-1415.
Sí, correcto.
Yeah, it was correct, Your Honor.
All right. And I'm going to need you to take this number down to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, Mr. Parr. That's going to be Tres 879-2155.
Señor Parcanales, necesito que anote este número de teléfono, por favor.
Okay.
313
Okay.
879
879, okay.
21 55.
55. Okay.
All right, I'm going to give you until April the 10th, 2023 to complete those hours. Get in touch with Ms. Flinteo over there at the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center this afternoon and set them up, and we'll dismiss the case once those 12 hours are completed. If you don't have any further questions, sir, you have a very good day and good luck to you, all right?
Ok, señor. Entonces tiene que llamar a la señora Buentello.
¿Buentello?
Buentello.
Ok.
En el Centro de Justicia Comunitaria del Suroeste de Detroit. Esta misma tarde la llama y para que ella le coordine cómo, cuándo y dónde va a ser las horas de servicio comunitario allí cerca de su casa.
Ok.
¿Ok? Y tiene que tenerlas hechas para el 10 de abril. Your Honor, April the 10th.
Correcto.
Ok.
Gracias. Ok, todo lo arregla con ella.
Allí me da toda la información y todo.
Ella le da toda la información. She will give you all the information. Si no tiene más nada, se puede desconectar y llamarla. Gracias.
Okay, thank you.
¿Tiene preguntas? Ok,
No,
thank you. We have no more questions, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Very well. Have a great day, sir.
Muy bien, señor. Que tenga un buen día. Thank you, thank you.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Gino Marcus Lyons, case number SP 349789, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 3497901. Appearance for the record, please.
Gino Marcus Lyons.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Lyons.
Okay,
And for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
All right, willing to not guilty plea on your client's behalf, we'll give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Lyons, why don't you have a valid driver's license?
They were suspended, sir, and I went to Tennessee and I paid off all my tickets that was online. I don't know why these fell through the cracks, because that was like 2016 through 17 that I was paying them off, and it was like $2,800. And
So,
these from 2015, I don't know why that they didn't show up on.
So let me say this. I know Mr. Lyons. Good morning to you, Mr. Lyons.
Good morning, sir.
Do you know who you're speaking with?
Your Honor, Mr. Sean Perkins.
Well, that's easy. Now, do you know who you're speaking with?
I can't. You kind of small on this phone. Oh yeah.
I used to work with Mr. Lyons.
How you doing?
Right? At Ford Motor Company.
Yes, sir. I know who you are now.
All right. Let's say this. Are you in Tennessee now?
No, I came back.
All right, very good. Well, I don't see why you can't go to the Secretary of State. I don't think you've been there. It appears to me I ran your driver's license. I don't see anything that's holding your driver's license up at least at all. But he is correct, Counselor. These tickets go back to 2015. Wait a minute. This map. Wait a minute. Nevertheless, the tickets do go back to 2015. About this one. Where did this come from? Well, I don't know. Let's see. That's what they call operator error in the plan. Right, Mr. Lyons?
It's been a long time.
I don't think it's necessary. I would disclose to Ms. Snyder that I do know Mr. Lyons and have known him for quite some time. But in this case, I don't think it's that necessary because
Man. Yeah, bro.
so have you so from back in 2006, have you ever restored your driving privileges?
No, I haven't.
It appears that he has a 625G issue, Counselor. That's what's holding him up. I don't think there's anything else that's holding him up except for that. So, you want to make a motion on these tickets, Madam Harris?
And what was the date again, Your Honor? Sorry.
The date was July the 17th, 2015.
Your Honor, defense would move to dismiss due to the age of the tickets.
Very good. I'm gonna grant that motion to dismiss because of the age of the tickets. And I would, like I said, on the record, I would disclose to Madam Schneider, my relationship. I don't feel that that's going to have any bearing on my being able to adjudicate the matter, and basically through the agreement with the city attorney's office, I think all tickets 7 years of age that are driving infractions, that motion is granted routinely, correct?
Correct, Your Honor, I would agree.
All right, so for those reasons, I'm going to dismiss the case, and I'm going to waive the warrant fees. I'll hold you responsible for the reinstatement fees, Mr. Lyons. That's $180, $45 a piece. And if you get that 625G issue straightened out, it appears you'd be eligible for a license. Is he still there?
No, Your Honor, it looks like we may have lost him.
All right. So Ms. Snyder is here is right now. Ms. Snyder, can you put your appearance on the record? This is Gino Marcus Lyons. He's left the rooms now, though.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexis Schneider for the people, P80322.
And I was just disclosing to you that I knew Mr. Lyons and I worked with him for quite some time at Ford Motor Company. And I just realized that I know him when I called this case. But nevertheless, I wanted to disclose that to you and tell you that I would have no problem being unbiased in adjudicating the case. A motion was made to dismiss the case. He had 4 2015 driving tickets, one unregistered, untitled, no insurance, improper plates, and driving while unlicensed. And a motion was made to dismiss. Those tickets went back to July the 17th, 2015, and I granted that motion for age of the ticket.
Thank you, Your Honor. I, from the docket, I can't always tell the ticket age, but I would have made that motion as well. I think that was appropriate. Thank you.
Very well. If it's not, okay, so that'll conclude the matter. I think this might be Mr. Lyons again.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay, Mr. Lyons. Cases are going to be closed out, dismissed. I waive the warrant fee. I'm going to hold you responsible for the 4 reinstatement fees of $45 a piece. That's $180. Looking at your driving record, I think you have just a 625G issue to clear up, and you can be eligible for a license. Maybe talk to if you don't know how to do that yourself, maybe talk to a lawyer. I'm sure that any lawyer would be able to assist you on that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Lyons, very good to see you. And tell everybody I said hi. And if there's nothing further, you have a very good day. All right.
You do the same. It's good to see you also.
Thank you.
You have a wonderful day.
You have a better one.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. This is Miss Elizabeth Ramirez.
Hola.
Señora Lisette Ramírez.
Hola, buenos días.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Ramirez. Have you been here before?
Buenos días, señora Ramírez. ¿Usted ha estado aquí en mi corte antes?
No, es la primera vez que me dan un ticket o que me para un policía.
No, it's the first time I get a ticket that a police stop me.
Okay, this is the city of Detroit versus Ramirez, case number SP1438426, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Okay, este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra la señora Lisette Ramírez. Tickets SP 143-8412 y 1, 2 y 3. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
Elvis Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Ramirez.
Berry Jr. representando a la señora Ramírez.
Hey, Ms. Ramirez, can you state your name for the record, please?
Señora Ramírez, por favor, sería tan amable de decir su nombre completo para que conste en el acta.
Lisette Ramírez Gómez.
Lisette Ramírez Gómez.
For purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Para los propósitos de la lectura de cargos, su señoría, nosotros cedemos la lectura formal de cargos y permanecemos en silencio.
All right, I'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond, and I'll offer your client an allowing an unlicensed driver to drive 12 hours of community service and dismiss the other two matters. She has an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room so you can speak with her regarding that.
Ok, entonces yo voy a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en el nombre de su cliente y
I think she went into breakout. Join the room, please. All right, that brings me to Kavan Deontay Simpson.
I'm here.
This is the city of Detroit. Good morning to you, sir. This is the city of Detroit versus Kavan Deontay Simpson. Case numbers SP 1401713, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 142531331. SP 1431221, counts 1 and counts 2.
Sherica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Simpson. Mr. Simpson, please state your name for the record.
Kavon Simpson.
Your Honor, for
All right.
purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
I enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Are you in Southwest Detroit, Mr. Simpson?
Yes, sir.
All right. You want to do some community service, clear some of this stuff up if there's a conviction of some sort.
Yeah.
All right. I have a let me see what this is. Oh, this is a state matter, this consuming marijuana while operating motor vehicle. And it's not a 625 ticket. I don't know. What would be the city's offer on something like that, Ms. Schneider?
I was in the background looking up the code, Your Honor. I'm not familiar either with what we would offer. Usually, operate vehicle or in the passenger area. To me, I think I'd want to talk to the officer and see the circumstances. There's a big difference between driver and passenger, and if he was moving or in a park, something like that.
You know, something I've seen this code written wrong before.
Your Honor, do you have a code written on the?
Yes, and this is 333.297954, paren 4, paren G.
You said 0.29754?
333.297954, paren 4, paren lowercase g. Okay.
I don't think that's great. No.
You wanna, I'm gonna email you. Well, I don't know if it's any necessary to email a copy of this ticket to you because there's no notes on the ticket that give us any guidance on what they say. It's just that and that code, but I can definitely email you the ticket. The other one is improper use of a dealer's history or historic plate. Let me ask you this, Mr. Simpson. Do you have valid registration and insurance on a vehicle? Do you own a vehicle now?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what you have as far as
This was on the vehicle that I was driving that day, about the plates, because they were saying it was a dealer plate after hours, but I have the paperwork saying that I have the 72-hour. I had this for 72 hours for that. Yes, sir.
All right. So I don't know what that is.
This for the
I'm gonna put you in a breakout room and speak to.
Thank you.
Will we do this honor, Drake?
That's how you do it.
What's up?
It's always a pleasure when I see you.
Always.
Always, you know that.
So I'm gonna put you in a breakout room and show the documentation to Ms. Harris, and I'm sure she'll figure out something. Go in the breakout room, please. All right, let's go back on the record with Miss. Oh, they're in the breakout room, so we need a lawyer now. All right, so that's gonna bring me down to, all right, let's get this the Samsung SMA037U. Can you unmute yourself, please? The gentleman in the red shirt.
Crawford Latham.
Crawford Latham, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Very well. I appreciate your patience, sir.
No problem, sir.
All right, I'm gonna get you assumed too. And that's, good morning. Are you Mr. Edward Lee, Christopher James Lee? Edward? All right, good morning to you. Grand Rising. Maybe I should put him in the breakout. Who is Large Gibson? All right, Miss Neal, let's talk.
I'm here.
Now, you indicated that, see, you were here before. Officer Corporal Haywood appeared, Corporal Del Bosco appeared, and Officer Theresa appeared.
Yes.
All right, let's see, where are we at? Where are we? Okay, are you ready, Miss Harris?
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Simpson. Mr. Simpson, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting a trial date.
That's what you want to do, Mr. Simpson?
Yes.
All right, come back on April the 26th, 2023. April the 26th, 2023 at 9 a.m., all right?
All right.
All right, if nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Good luck to you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just continue on. I'll continue our conversation in a minute. Mr. Crawford?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it appears that he would benefit for some driver improvement as well. Are you willing to take a driver course, sir?
A driver's course?
Yes, online driver's course.
Sure.
All right, Ms. Schneider.
Yes, Your Honor.
There's 3 tickets here, and I don't know how you want to do this, but from back in 2019, and I know one of them, the no insurance proof, is it's one of 2 ways we can do this. Is hold them up from getting a license, at least in this court. Do you have any tickets in any other jurisdictions, sir?
I've been aware of one I have in Oak Park, but other than that, I've already taken care of the other ones.
You taking care of that?
Yes, sir.
So it appeared if he takes care of this, so the 3 tickets are 16 to 20 over defective equipment and a no proof of insurance. I know that if he opens that 16 to 20 back up, even if you were willing to, that it may re-engage him on those points. It was 2019. So I guess you could just pay that 288.
Okay.
Now let's do this. This is the city of Detroit for Crawford Nixon Latham, case number SP1006896, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP1008691, counts 1 and counts 2. SP1426909, counts 1 and counts 2. SP142692331. SP1426935. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherica Harris on behalf of Mr. Latham. Mr. Latham, please state your name for the record.
Crawford Latham, Crawford Mixon Latham.
Okay.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client will stand mute.
All right, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm going to give your client a $0 bond. Let's also call 19-215-7031. All right. So with that being said, I'm putting the, I'll give your client a $0 bond, enter not guilty plea on his behalf. I'm repopulating the driver course in the chat. You can take a screenshot of that. It's got my email address in there. If you decide to take the course, then it would mitigate some of this. You got 21, 25 over the speed limit. I can say if you pay this no insurance proof, $288, you would be eligible for a license. You potentially would be eligible for a license. You would have clearances here. He has an open alcohol and motor vehicle driver, which is the upper is open alcohol and a motor vehicle passenger, which offer the same penalty. Alcohol related offense on your driver record, 2 points and 200 and fine. You live in Warren, Michigan, sir?
I actually stay in Centerline now, sir.
What's your new address?
7445 Coolidge, Centerline, Michigan. 48015.
$48015.
Yes, sir.
Change that. All right, and now I'm going to set a pretrial date for him. If you want to take that class, you want to take the class, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to have you back on.
Your Honor,
Yes.
before we set a pretrial date, based off of one of the charges, I know that more likely than not, the people would have him plead to it. And it's the open alcohol in a motor vehicle. Could we set a trial date so that all of his matters could be resolved when he comes back?
Certainly.
Thank you.
He can do that. We can set it that. That's what you want to do, sir?
Yeah, that sounds good, sir.
Let's give him a chance to get that valid license. I'm going to go to trial on May the 11th. I'll just say May the 11th, 2023 at 9 a.m. It appears if he pays that $288 on that no insurance, no proof, wait 48 to 72 hours from then, you'll have clearances here. You can potentially get a license and bring a license back, all right?
Okay.
All right, you have any further questions, sir?
No, sir.
May the 11th, 2022 at 9 a.m., all right?
Yes, sir. Is that a Zoom call or do I come in?
You can Zoom.
Okay.
Have a great day, sir.
You too. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, Ramondo, do you need an interpreter? You don't need an interpreter?
No, I'm good.
All right, what's your last name, sir?
Hernandez, Martinez.
Mr. Latham, you could tap leave. Is that still him?
City of Detroit versus Raimundo Hernandez, case number SP 143-93391, SP 143-9336, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Cherica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Hernandez, please state your name for the record.
Raimundo Hernandez.
And Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client will stay on mute.
And a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. This is and clear this up with 18 hours of community service leading to an allowing and a blocking traffic. Client has an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room and you can speak with them about it.
Okay. Yeah.
All right?
Okay.
Join the room, Mr. Hernandez, please. All right, that gets me back to Ms. Neal. And you mentioned that it was 2 offers that you were pleading to the other day.
Yes.
That you offered. I see the allowing, I see 1 allowing and dismissing the other 2. But I don't see anything else here.
Because it was the last time, I think they were trying to separate the court things. I forgot, but it was like 22 tickets, and it was 2 of them I had to plead guilty to. But I just don't
Okay,
remember
so
what it
here,
was.
because the other stuff wasn't on there and we brought all the stuff in here together, the offer is gonna stand like Ms. Snyder availed it to you. And that was
yeah, correct.
2 improper, you went over it with the city, right?
Yes.
2 improper plates. Allowings.
One defective equipment.
That's 54 hours of community service. Ms. Neal.
That's a lot. I said that's a lot, but I hear you saying.
It's over a week and a half. It's not quite a week and a half. If you take it 8-hour days, you would be, but I'll give you some time. You want to do it?
Yes.
Now you're still gonna owe a lot of money in reinstatement fees, and you're still gonna owe a lot of money in fees to the court, a lot of money.
I wasn't aware of that. Is there anything I could do with that? Because I can't even get my I got another ticket for e-course or something, but they said they wanted me to try to clear this up too, so I can get my license. Like I never had my license, so I ain't gonna never get it. So what do you think I can do to try to clear most of the stuff? Because I don't know how I get all the other fees neither.
Well, let me say this. You're sitting in the driver's seat of a car right now, aren't you, Ms. Neal?
That's because, yes, I am. That's because my kids outside and I ain't want them screaming in the car. They see, look, I ain't want them screaming in y'all background, so I kind of switched the car, jumped out one car to get in the other one because they keep following me, and I ain't want them all in the background, yelling in y'all ear. Sorry.
You owe a substantial amount. I see 1 no proof of insurance. I see 2 no proof of insurance. 3 no proof of insurance.
Was that ticket that was dismissed? What's that, the tickets I'm being charged with?
No, these are the ones that, one of them is super old. Another one is old. One of them is going to be dismissed. Pardon me?
I said that's why I was getting confused that because I thought that when for the tickets that I'm doing now for the community service, the rest of them supposed to be dismissed, right? So that's why I was getting confused there.
No, it's not going to work like that, right? Because here's the deal. Out of all these tickets, we call the ones that we're dealing with, the ones that are, we're not dealing with the stuff that happened 7, 8 years ago. We're only dealing with the stuff. I go back, give you back to 2020. I'll go back 3 years.
It was from on there that you said. Oh, excuse me, Your Honor. It was some on there that you went back from 2015 the last time, and it was like 22 tickets you said. So that's what I thought. It was on the record from the last time that you put in there.
Listen,
because it was.
You gotta explain. You gotta explain to her how this works, Mr. Berry. Let her know that we deal 2000. If the 2015 tickets were misdemeanors, then we would deal with them. But since they're civil infractions, unless Ms. Schneider wants to go and talk with your lawyer, work something out. In civil infractions, we don't deal with those that old. So you go back and explain to her kind of how this goes. So you had 2015 tickets. You got 2 types of tickets. You have a misdemeanor and you have a civil infraction. Civil infraction is just like a fine, really. You could have just paid those off. Misdemeanor, you have to come to court for. It's nothing you can do. You have to come to court. And that's the one that I can impose jail time and stuff like that. So while when you get a ticket for no driving while license suspended, right? And then the officer writes you for, because he stopped you for a red light, he gives you the red light ticket, and you might not have had proof of insurance on that day. So you get 3 tickets. One of them is a misdemeanor. This is just for an example. And the other 2 tickets, or the other one of the tickets, is a civil infraction for running the red light. Well, if you don't make a court date for that civil infraction right away, then that ticket goes into default. So you let a lot of tickets, I see 2016 and everything.
Yeah, because I wasn't aware. Yeah, thank you for making me understand better. I wasn't. Okay, thank you for making me understand a little better because I wasn't aware of it. Because when I called the courts, they said I owed some for like the payment plan, but then these tickets too. So that's why I was getting confused. I didn't know that it was like separate tickets.
How many kids do you have, man?
I got 6.
Yeah, and from what age to what age?
My oldest 2 is 20 and 19, and then the rest of them is 12, 10, 6, and 3.
So you got little kids too. All right, let's get some of the other cases, and we'll see what happens. All right, let's go. Are we ready on Ms. Hernandez? I mean, Ms. Ramirez.
Ready, Your Honor.
Estamos listos en caso de señora Ramírez y su señoría. Señora Ramírez, abra su micrófono, por favor. Gracias.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Ramirez. Ms. Ramirez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor,
Vamos a hablar, para que conste en el acta, en el caso de la señora Ramírez. Señora Ramírez, usted se le dio la oportunidad de hablar con su abogado en una sala de consulta privada. Señor abogado, ¿qué desea su cliente hacer? Ahora va a hablar su abogado. Go ahead, Mr. Berry.
thank you. Your Honor, Ms. Ramirez is intending to accept the offer as the matters on the docket. We'd also ask the court to look up case number SP 1438425. We believe that's a civil infraction that she has paid.
Su señoría, le pedimos a la corte que si por favor puede revisar el ticket P143-8425, que creemos que es una infracción civil. Ella ya ha pagado.
That is correct, Ms. Hernandez. I mean, Ms. Schneider, she did pay a related civil infraction of wrong-way driving.
Sí, aparentemente, señora Hernández, perdón, señora Schneider, sí, ella pagó una infracción civil por manejar erradamente.
Your Honor,
Ms.
I
Schneider
do.
is
Oh, she's not present.
All right, what was your motion, Councilman?
The motion is to, if the court would relieve the default and allow that to be a part of her community service.
Well, it wasn't defaulted. She just paid it on time.
Without counsel, Your Honor.
Yeah. And, okay, but what do we do about the money? The money, oh, well, okay, we just amended to blocking traffic.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ella ya lo pagó, su señoría, pero ella lo pagó sin haber consultado con un abogado, ok, pero que ya está pagado, y ya está pagado por haber bloqueado, el cargo que le pusieron fue bloquear el tráfico. Ella ya lo pagó, sí, señoría, ella ya lo pagó.
All right, we'll wait till Ms. Let's pass it one more time. We'll wait till Ms. Schneider comes back, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Bueno, vamos a pasar esto ahorita y vamos a ver los otros casos. Sí, su señoría.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Hernandez. Mr. Hernandez, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting an adjournment if he could possibly come in next week. He is inclined to take advantage of the offer, but he is in the process with regard to his citizenship, and we want to make sure this won't affect anything.
What you want to do, Mr. Hernandez?
Yeah, can I wait for next week?
Yeah, we'll wait.
I gotta ask my lawyer for a suggestion.
All right, we'll give him till next month. We'll bring you back May the 3rd.
May the 3rd?
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
For trial date. All right, good luck on that citizenship too as well, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great
So
day.
It's gonna be on Zoom?
Yeah, it's gonna be on Zoom. Come back on May the 3rd.
May the 3rd, thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Ramirez. Ms. Schneider, there's a motion on waiting that was presented. Ms. Ramirez, she has 3 counts right now, driving while unlicensed. We offer her the allowing.
Bueno, volvamos en el caso con la señora Ramírez para que conste en el acta. Ella tiene 3, y la fiscalía está ofreciendo de que por el cargo de manejar sin licencia, que ella dejó que manejara a alguien que no tenía licencia.
And she had another, at the same occurrence, she had a wrong way driving that she paid without the advice of counsel.
Y tiene también el ticket de haber manejado en el sentido contrario, el cual ella ya pagó sin tener ningún consejo por parte de ningún abogado.
And I believe the motion is made to amend that, set it aside because she didn't have that advice, and just amend it to blocking traffic. I've indicated that the court is not inclined to give any money back.
Ok, entonces la moción que se ha hecho, ¿verdad? Es de enmendar ese ticket, ¿verdad? De que estaba manejando en el sentido contrario, a enmendarlo a que estaba bloqueando el tráfico, ya que la corte no puede devolverle el dinero.
If the city had no opposition to that, and then Ms. Ramirez has agreed to accept the allowing and do the 12 hours of community service. I believe they just want to try to clear up for traffic.
Entonces, sí, la señora Ramírez acepta la enmienda a bloquear el tráfico. Sería muy bueno porque la fiscalía no está dispuesta a cambiar a enmendar el ticket a menos que así sea, porque no puede devolver el dinero.
Okay.
Okay.
And if I may say, Ms. Snyder, I'd have you understand that the defendant had one of those international licenses, and she was just unaware that it would not be sustained here in Michigan.
Y quiero decirle, señora fiscal, señora Schneider, que la señora Ramírez tiene una licencia internacional que ella pensaba que estaba bien, pero no sabía que no es aceptada.
Alexa Schneider for the people, P80322. I'm sorry, I've been having network issues and everyone was frozen. I heard Attorney Barry, but I missed the beginning of the question.
Disculpe, yo soy el abogado Snyder, soy la fiscal para este caso. Discúlpeme que he tenido problemas con el audio y yo oí al abogado Berry, pero no oí cuando empezó el caso.
Did you hear the court?
¿Usted oyó la corte?
I didn't.
No.
So just make the motion again, Mr. Barrett.
The motion is to remove the default judgment, Your Honor.
Señor Berry, diga otra vez cuál es su moción, cuál es su petición. La petición que hago, su señoría, ante esta corte es remover el default que había de ese ticket.
Well,
And have her.
It's not in default. She paid the related civil infraction of wrong way driving that went along with these tickets. And basically that automatically admits responsibility. I think he's saying to set that aside and allow her to plead the blind traffic. So her driver's license will be clear.
No estaba en default, señor, porque ella ya lo pagó. Eso es una infracción civil, ¿verdad? Y no está, entonces yo pienso que lo que usted está pidiendo, señor Berry, es ponerlo de lado.
No objection, Your Honor.
No tengo objeción, su señoría, por parte de la fiscalía para ponerlo de lado.
Okay. Now, what do you want to do? The allowing, Mr. Berry?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ok, señor Berry, ¿ahora qué quiere hacer con respecto a que dejó que manejara a alguien sin licencia? ¿Sí, señoría?
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Ramirez? You want to take the deal and do the 12 hours of community service?
Eso es lo que usted quiere hacer, señora Ramírez. ¿Quiere tomar el trato que le estamos ofreciendo y tomar las 12 horas de servicio comunitario?
Sí, está bien.
Yes, it's okay.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
¿Puede levantar su mano derecha, por favor?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Así es, lo juro.
Yes, I swear.
Now you put your hand down now.
¿Puede bajar su mano, señora?
Then you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Señor, ¿usted entiende que por estos delitos usted podría recibir hasta 93 días en cárcel y hasta o también $500 de multa?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that if you're not a United States citizen, a conviction for a misdemeanor offense can potentially implicate immigration issues.
Y usted entiende, señora, que si usted no es una ciudadana americana, cualquier convicción, ¿verdad? Por un delito menor podría tener alguna injerencia el día que usted vaya a arreglar sus papeles.
Sí.
Yes.
And you understand you have an right to a trial, correct, ma'am?
Y señora, usted entiende que usted tiene el derecho de ir a un juicio si así quisiera, ¿correcto, señora?
Así es.
Yes. That's it.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Y señora, el señor Berry le explicó todos los demás derechos cuando estaban en la sala de consulta privada, ¿correcto?
Así es, sí.
Yeah, that's true.
And you understood those rights?
Señora, ¿y usted entendió todos esos derechos?
Así es.
Yes, that's right.
And you have any question about those rights?
Señora, ¿tiene alguna pregunta acerca de alguno de esos derechos?
No, estoy bien, gracias.
No, I'm okay, thank you.
And you know you'll be giving up those rights if you take this deal?
Y usted entiende que si toma este acuerdo que le estamos ofreciendo, usted está renunciando a todos esos derechos.
Así es.
Yes, that's right.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Señora, ¿y alguien más le ha ofrecido alguna otra cosa aparte de lo que ya hemos dicho aquí en el acta?
No, señor.
No, sir.
All right, I'm going to draw your attention back to March the 1st, 2023 at around 5:22 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Radcliffe and Central. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Señora, déjeme dirigirle su atención al día de los hechos, que fue el día 1 de marzo de 2023, alrededor de las 5 p.m. de la tarde en la ciudad de Detroit, entre Radcliffe y Central. ¿Ese día la paró usted un oficial de policía?
Así es.
That's right.
And were you operating a motor vehicle on that day, ma'am?
¿Y ese día usted estaba manejando un vehículo, señora?
Así es.
That's right.
And did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Y ese oficial le dijo que le mostraron una licencia de válida de conducir.
Sí.
Yes.
And you couldn't do so, could you, ma'am?
Y usted no se la pudo mostrar, ¿verdad, señora?
No, porque era la internacional y me dijo que no era válida.
Because what I showed him was the international one that I had, and he told me that I was not valid.
Well, do you plan on staying here, ma'am? Is this where you plan on making your permanent residence?
Señora, ¿usted está planeando vivir aquí, que esta sea su residencia permanente?
Sí.
¿Usted vive aquí?
Sí,
yes.
yo vivo.
Yes, I live here. Muy bien.
I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. And I will, with stipulation of probable cause, dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Ok, entonces yo le voy a ofrecer a usted, ¿verdad? El cargo enmendado de que dejó manejar a alguien sin licencia y después de la estipulación de la causa probable, le voy a quitar todos los demás tickets. Estipulado, su señoría, dice su abogado.
All right, ma'am, I need a good phone number from you, please.
Señora, si es tan amable, necesito un buen número de teléfono donde nos podamos comunicar con usted.
Sí, es 956.
Ajá.
900.
Ajá.
3990.
Ajá. 90.
Sí.
Ok, le repito, 956 900 3990.
Así es.
Ok, Your Honor.
That's easy.
Okay, what you got?
956-900-3990.
Yes.
Muy bien, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to ask you to take the number down to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, Mr. Ramirez. That's going to be Trace 879-2155.
Okay.
I'm going to give you until May the 10th to complete these hours and get in contact with Ms. Quinteo this afternoon, okay?
Okay.
Ok, señora, entonces yo le voy a dar, por favor, el número, que ya le dio el número del Centro de Servicio Comunitario del Suroeste de Detroit, 313-879-2255. Por favor, comuníquese allá con la señora Buentello esta misma tarde para coordinar sus horas de servicio comunitario y tiene para hacerlas hasta el día 10 de mayo.
10 de mayo, ok.
Ok. At what time she has to come back on May the 10th?
Yes, please.
At 8:30 or 8:35?
8:25.
At what? Sorry?
8:25.
8:25, ok. Ok, señora, entonces este día ya tiene que tener completas todas sus horas de servicio comunitario y tiene que volverse a conectar en esta misma, con este mismo número y todo, el día 10 de mayo a las 8:25.
Ok.
Ok. Con todo eso.
Ok, está bien.
Ok, it's okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, Ms. Ramirez, have a very good day. Good luck to you, okay?
Ok, señora Ramírez, si no tiene más nada que agregar, eso es todo por ahora. Se puede desconectar. Que tenga buen día.
Igualmente, muchas gracias.
Same to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Gracias. Que tenga buen día.
Igualmente, gracias.
Same to you. Thank you very much.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Spencer Lewis Lawson. Case number SP 114749, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 114749, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 121455, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please. And Mr. Lawson, can you press *6 on your phone to unmute yourself, please?
Sharika Harris on behalf of Mr. Lawson.
Mr. Lawson, can you press *6 on your phone to unmute yourself, please? All right, I'm not hearing any response. *6, Mr. Lawson. All right, let's pass that. Who's on that Moto G Pure? Oh, Ramondo's gone. Large Gibson didn't show back up. Who's on the Moto G Pure? Can you unmute yourself, please? All right, who's on the Samsung? I know that gentleman was here yesterday. How can I help you, sir? Unmute yourself, please.
Mr. Guns.
Mr. Guns, how can I help you, Mr. Guns?
I have a court date today.
No, we took care of him yesterday. Paul Guns, right?
Yeah, I received 4 tickets. I got 2 on one day and 2 on another.
I know, let's call the city of Detroit versus Paul Robert Guns. Case number SP 143782321. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwin Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Guns, Your Honor.
Well, this is something we just dealt with yesterday.
Yes.
I gave him until, how did that get there that soon? I gave you until June the 5th to have this paid off, $240. That's all I see down here, Mr. Guns, in your name.
I thought I had, you said I'd see you tomorrow.
Everything else is closed.
Okay, I thought I still had the 2 open.
No, it should, everything else is closed. All right, Mr. Guns, have a great day, sir.
Thank you.
I'm going to remove Mr. Lawson and see if he signs back in.
No.
He's not unmuting himself. All right, on that Moto G Pure, can you unmute yourself and state your name, please? June the 5th, Mr. Guns, that's when you have to pay that, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, have a good
Thank
day.
you.
La persona que está en el teléfono que se llama Moto G Pure, por favor, que hable su micrófono y déjenos saber.
All right, let's call Ms. Neal. This is a lot. It's the city of Detroit versus Tamika Lily Neal, case numbers SP 1430624, counts 1 and counts 2. Hold on. And count 3. $17 333-055, counts 1 and counts 2. U 250-94315, SP 1425044, 1, SP 7043511, SP 807-085, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 851735, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 8517571, SP 935104, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 355631, 16269280, 18-5094711, SP 384646, count 1, SP 41740002, SP 4174011, SP 1227317, and we'll say counts 2 and counts 3 of that ticket as well. SP 425032, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Neal.
It's Tamika Lily Neal.
All right, today is the day and time set for a trial. Corporal Wright, can you put your appearance on the record?
Good morning, Corporal Wright. Corporal Kimberly Wright, 4970, City Detroit Police.
Good morning to you, Corporal Wright. Is there anybody else here on Neil? I know Officer Del Bosco was here. Are they there now? He's in the break.
Law in the breakout room.
Officer Hayward as well, Your Honor.
Okay, so Ms. Neal, you see you dug yourself a very big hole here, right? Where's Ms. Neal? Is she here?
She's on the screen.
I hear you.
All right. Let's deal with the cases that the officers aren't here. Corporal Wright, if you can go in the breakout room and grab those officers out, I'd appreciate it, please.
Oh, no problem.
So I have an officer, Morgan Conti. That's SP1430624, counts 1 and counts 2. And count 3. Okay, you want to make a motion on all tickets, Councilman?
Yes, Your Honor. We would move to dismiss, there being no complaining witness.
I'm gonna grant that motion. What about Hunden? We'll just do them all at one time. Officer Hunden and U250943115.
Yes, Your Honor. We would move to dismiss.
What about Officer Corbett? Corbett on the 17333-055, count 1 and count 2.
We would move to dismiss, Your Honor, there being no complaining witness.
What about Officer Vickers? That's SP 807. 085, 1, 2, and 3.
We would move to dismiss, Your Honor, there being no complaining witness.
Um, 16, 260, 9, 2, 801, Officer Betts.
We would move to dismiss, Your Honor, there being no complaining witness on that count.
$18 509 4711, Officer Carson.
Your Honor, we would move to dismiss, there being no complaining witness in that matter.
SP 122-7317, counts 1, 2, and 3.
We would move to dismiss, Your Honor, there being no complaining witness as to those matters.
SP 417-4002 and SP 417-400. Strike that. SP 417-4002 and SP 417-011.
We would move to dismiss, Your Honor, there being no complaining witness as to those matters.
SP 384-6461.
Oh.
The officer Schmidt.
Your Honor, we would move to dismiss that matter, there being no complaining witness.
704, SP 704. Three, 5, 1, 1. That doesn't have an officer. I'm thinking that's, that doesn't have an officer listed. So the rest our officers are here. And the offer was 2 counts of improper plates, 2 counts of allowance, and 1 count of defective equipment.
That's my understanding, Your Honor.
All right. And you want to take that deal, and the balance of those will be the balance of the rest of the cases will be dismissed. Is that what the understanding is?
Yes.
All right, Corporal Haver, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Corporal B. Hayward, badge 1004, Detroit Police Department. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Officer Dolbosky, Detroit Police, badge 4916.
All right. Good morning to you, Officer. Good
morning.
All right. In the interest of time, do you mind her taking a no contest plea on these? For lack of recollection, I can see a lot of these tickets are very old. I think old enough to
Yeah, I have no problem with that, man.
No problem.
I have no objection, Your Honor.
Probably won't recollect that. All right, so will you accept the faces of the tickets as an accurate factual basis for the guilty pleas, Counselor?
Yes, sure. Yes, Your Honor.
And we'll enter a no contest plea so that because of the age of the tickets. Let's All right, I'm gonna, based on that, I'm gonna find your client guilty for the amended counts of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. And then 2 counts of improper plates. I'm gonna amend those tickets to those are not gonna carry any points, Ms. Neal, and they won't affect to the Secretary of State. And I told you I'd dismiss them when you complete the community service.
Thank you.
Stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Listen, I want you to get a license. So here's what I'm gonna do. For 16-269-273, I'm gonna waive reinstatement fee on that. SP 704 3503. I'm gonna waive the reinstatement fee on that. Believe it or not, Ms. Neal, those reinstatement fees that I waived, plus the dismissal of that one health insurance, can potentially give you an opportunity to get a license, or at least give you it will at least give you clearances here.
Thank you.
That's going to be a total of 54 hours of community service. I need a good phone number from you, please.
It's 313-641-2554.
And I need you to take the number down to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center.
Okay.
All right, that's going to be 313-879-2155.
Okay.
gonna have you back in a month, and I realize that you're not gonna probably complete these things in a month, but I just wanna track the progress on it. I know you got little kids, ma'am, and that Mr. Lucas Phillips is on here, he'll be aware of that. And I want you to get a valid license, hopefully, and then I want you to get as many of those community service hours you can done in a month. And we'll be back on, pardon me?
Okay, thank you, too. And how many hours again did you say?
It's gonna be 54 for the stuff we entered into today. You're still gonna owe that stuff that old civil infractions that you were. You don't have any misdemeanors in your way, and you wait 48 to 72 hours from today and see if you can go to the Secretary of State and get a driver's license by me waiving those two fees, all right? So come back on May the 3rd. Come back on May the 3rd, and we'll see where your progress is, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good day. Good luck to you, ma'am. Officers, Corporal Wright, Corporal Hayward, and Officer Delbosky, thank you very much. Appreciate your patience, and be safe out there, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
Your Honor, Corporal Baker here. I was trying to see what was the status on Lawson.
Yeah, Walker.
No, Lawson.
He's here. I think he's on that G8 now. He's been here. We tried to get him to unmute himself, but he can't. He just is not very good on this device. So I put him out.
That's Lawson, Your Honor.
That's Lawson. I put him out the room, and it appears that he's back on this G8 device, but he doesn't have his audio connected.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's having some difficulties.
Do they want to adjourn it to tomorrow, or we just gonna stand by?
Just stand by for a few more minutes, and let's see if we can get him to. I just sent him a message to connect his audio.
Okay, Your Honor.
I have two more in persons. I have two in person. All right, let's call this. This is the city of Detroit versus Javon Christopher Edward Lee. Case number SP 1439226. Counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1439229. Appearance for the record, please.
How you doing, Jay?
How you doing?
Sherika Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name for the record.
My name is Javon Lee.
All right. Good morning to you, Mr. Lee. Today is the date and time set for arraignment. He's here because he came down, and that's a Zoom port downstairs, and he doesn't have a device with him. He sent me a message on how to do that. He doesn't know how to. This is Lawson.
Your Honor.
Yes.
You were saying Mr. Lawson can't connect?
Yeah, he sent me a message saying he doesn't know how to connect.
If possible, we make
You broke up.
co-host briefly, and I'll send him a message on the screen that he can see. I'll try.
All right. Okay, Mr. Lee, why don't you get a driver's license, sir?
So, actually, I did have a driver's license. I had a ticket in New Mexico, and the last time I got pulled over in 2021, they said I actually been coming to this court. They actually said that my license was frozen due to New Mexico. Now, the previous time I just got pulled over, on the 5th, they said I had tickets in Redford, and they don't see nothing in New Mexico. So
Redford is clear. When is the last time you went to Secretary of State? Long time ago.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I think you need to go back to the Secretary of State. We'll offer you an allowing. You don't live in the Southwest area, so I'll let you pay this allowing and pay $240. We'll clear it all up with that. And it won't be any abstraction. So the Secretary of State won't know, and I'll dismiss the misdemeanor if you pay the $240.
Right now?
Can you pay it now? I'll give you some time to pay if you want to take the deal.
He said no points, nothing. Is gonna go
No
on my
points,
license.
no abstraction.
Or
Come get a license. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna get any better than that because unless you had a license, valid registration and insurance, I dismiss it all if you had a valid license. But if you don't, if you want to take this deal, you can. You have an absolute right to a trial. You can speak to one of the lawyers, or you come back with a valid registration, driver's license and insurance.
first one sound a lot better.
To pay the $240?
Yes.
You don't need to speak to a lawyer. You got that, Ms. Harris? He's gonna take the allowing, pay the $240.
Yes, Your Honor, understood.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Correct.
And you signed here and read your advice or rights, did you not?
Correct. Still have
And you understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No.
You know you're gonna give up those rights if you take this deal?
Correct.
You have any, did anybody offer you anything other than what we said today?
No.
All right, let me draw your attention.
So you said I didn't have anything in reference, correct?
You had something in reference, but that's not affecting your license anymore. Your license was, you seem to be eligible for a license from 10/1/2021. You just went to the Secretary of State.
Yeah, when I go there, they say something with New Mexico.
Well, you gotta go back to New Mexico. That's a long way. I've never been to New Mexico.
It's pretty nice.
This won't affect anything. Though.
Okay.
If you know, all right, you still want to go ahead with it?
Oh, definitely.
All right, so, he knows a good deal. He knows a good deal. Right. So, let's go back to, taking your attention back to March the 5th, 2023, at around 9:32 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of East Grand, East Side of Drive and Gallagher, when you were coming home from work and not leaving the club.
Yeah.
Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department that night?
Yes.
And were you operating a motor vehicle on that night? You got to speak up.
Yes, sir.
And did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Correct.
And you couldn't do so, could you? Why is that?
I just didn't have one on me. I
No.
don't have a license.
It's more than that, right?
I don't have a
But
license.
the same difference. You didn't have one on you, you didn't have a license, but you didn't have a license. All right, I'm finding your client guilty of the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Stipulates the probable cause. I'm going to dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
$240, sir. When can you pay?
I don't for a month.
I'm going to give you till May the 4th, 2023. You can zoom in at that time and follow it through. If it's paid, then you don't have to zoom in. We'll close it out. But if it's not paid, I need to see you. All right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. If there's nothing further, or you can come in person. All right?
Okay.
I think you can. Nothing further, Mr. Lee. You have a very good day. Good luck to you. I appreciate your patience. All right?
Thank you, Mr. Perkins.
Thank you. All right. And then you can wait on your paperwork. All right, Mr. London. Just sit right there. This is the city of Detroit versus Johnny Amir London, U66296823. Appearance for the records, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. London. State your full name, Mr. London.
Johnny London.
Today is the date and time set for arraignment. Go ahead, Counsel.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Clean or not guilty in your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. There's the offer, standard offer for this is pleading to the admitted count of disorderly conduct. And it's going to be a $240 fine. You're going to have to take a testing, HIV, STD, which we tried to use. We just want to know that you took the test, and we want a misdemeanor morality class. You too have an absolute right to a trial. So you can, that offer will be open on the day of trial. I can let you speak to Mr. Berry in the breakout room to better understand it. You look a little bit confused, or you can take the deal now. But you can't hurt going to trial. Officer doesn't show, get the ticket dismissed. If he does, then if he doesn't prove you guilty, whatever. It's the same difference. What would you like to do?
Take the trial.
Take the trial? Now, let's set a trial date for. I'm just going to do that May the 11th. May the 11th, 2023 at 9 a.m. All right.
That's gonna be Zoom or in court, sir.
It could be Zoom.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I didn't get a Zoom docket number on my paperwork. So is there any way I can receive that information today? Or?
Yes. Yep. And you see that I'll get all the information.
Thank you, sir.
Very well. All right, Mr. London, if there's nothing further, I got his advice right street. Nothing further, you got another question?
Am I still able to break out with the lawyer, or that's not possible?
Today? Yeah. Right now?
Yeah.
Do you have a phone on you?
No, it's not. I don't have a phone on me.
You want to put them on there? Yeah. We'll give you a breakout room. All right, phone. And then all right, let's go back. Press *6 on that phone. *6 on that phone. So I can hear who this is.
La persona en el teléfono Pure, por favor, abra su micrófono y díganos su nombre.
All right, what was the offer for Mr. Lawson?
I don't recall being, okay, I was gonna say, I don't recall it.
I believe it was an improper plate and an allowing unlicensed driver to drive.
Were both officers present?
Yes, Adams and Baker.
Let's call the case now. Mr. Berry, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. London.
Yes, Your Honor.
And what we'll do is we will the city of Detroit versus Spencer Lewis Lawson. Correct that. This is the city of Detroit versus Spencer Lewis Lawson. Case number, join that breakout room, Mr. Berry. SP11-47490, counts 1 and counts 2. SP11-47491, counts 1 and counts 2. SP121455, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Lawson, who we believe is still in the virtual courtroom, however, is unable to connect via audio. Would ask the court to waive his audio appearance.
All right, what we're going to do, state, Ms. Corporal Baker, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes. Corporal Baker, Dallas 21, Detroit Police Department, A precinct.
You gotta speak up, Corporal Baker, I can't hear you.
Corporal Baker, Bass 21, Detroit Police Department.
All right, Officer Adams, I do recall Adams being here. But Officer Adams isn't here now, so I don't know what happened to Officer Adams. What's the offer on this?
Your Honor, I believe the offer was an improper plates and an allowing an unlicensed person to drive. I would ask if the court would adjourn, possibly reset this matter for a pretrial since we're unable to get audio participation from Mr. Lawson, though he is here.
All right. I don't think that you have any objection to that. He indicated to me a long time ago that he did not know how to work the system, and I did speak with him. I don't believe that 406 is him, because I have his telephone number. And he has not signed back on. So I wrote on the file the offer, and we will adjourn the matter. I think he may call back. Well, he can't call back tomorrow. Let's have him back next month, right? Pre-trial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
By May the 4th, 2023, 8:30. That way gives them sufficient notice. All right, we'll pass that matter. I've written on the offer. Corporal Baker, I appreciate your patience. Sorry to hold you up so long, but I wish you be safe out there. Good to see you. All right.
General, this was for Lawson. What was the name?
Lawson. That would be Spencer Lewis Lawson on the trial document.
Oh.
All right, Corporal Baker. Nothing further. You're free to leave. All right. What about? I'm done today. I mean, I can't do any more. I don't think. I don't know who this person that came in super late is. Madam.
I've been calling him in Spanish. I doesn't answer either, Your Honor. La persona en el teléfono Moto G Pure. Por favor, abra su micrófono y comuníquese con nosotros. Díganos su nombre.
All right. I mean, we've done all we can. I'm going to type in this name, but we're going to just, that person came in, it's 11, it's 12 o'clock. Everybody's got to go. And I'm going to just type this person's name in just to see if they have a case before me anyway. If they do, we'll have them back next week. HALNY. I don't see that person's name in the system. And they're not responding. All right. All right, if there's nothing further, that's going to conclude the morning.
Okay,
All right, you got
Thank you, Your
everything?
Honor.
Thank you. Everybody have a great day.
Have a
You
great
too.
day.
Have a good day,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Have a great long
Bye-bye, you
weekend.
too.
Ms. Mathis, thank you. Ms. Hernandez, Ms. Harris, Ms. Snyder, and Mr. Mr. Phillips. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your
You're
Honor.
welcome, Your Honor.
And then
Bye-bye.
Ms. Williams,
Bye-bye,
I'm just gonna give you a second to see what Mr. is doing on that, with that Mr. Berry issue.
Oh, okay.
Just 1 second, all right? So I'll actually call this number too. But I'm not gonna take any more things.
May I leave?
Yes, you may. Oh, let's see if this person is signed or not.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. Bye-bye. Anything, just call me back.
Hold on 1 second. Somebody is right there, sleeping.
Leave your message for 3.
Who is that?
3, 4, 6.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Mr. Gandy, sir.
Mr. Who?
Gandy.
I don't see that name. Mr.
So,
say that again.
my court date was actually yesterday for you.
And you didn't come yesterday, you sleep today.
No, I've been here since like 9 o'clock. I've been on Zoom.
Moto G Pure?
Yes, sir.
I haven't seen the Moto G Pure. I just let you in. Say the first name. Say the last name again, please.
My last name is Gandy.
Andy?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see. And what's the first name?
Jon. So I came to you. I actually came to you on like the 21st, and if you remember, I had another court date, and when I came to you the first time, I sat in your courtroom the whole time, and you were saying that it wasn't for me to come that day, and you sent me to Judge Garrett that same day.
Went to Judge Garrett.
Yep, and then you switched me over to Judge Garrett.
All right. Well, I'm glad you came in. I'm glad you came in today. This is set for pretrial today.
I didn't have my phone. I didn't have a phone yesterday, and that's why I wasn't able to actually come yesterday, but I had just got me a new phone, so that's why I still showed up today.
That's the digital divide I always talk about. I know that it's difficult. Now, did you ever take the defensive driving course, or have you ever been asked to take that course?
No, sir. This is my first time actually seeing you for everything today.
All right. Come back Monday morning.
Monday morning at 8 o'clock.
At 8:25. I'm gonna get you first. If you get in here first.
Okay.
But I'm gonna put it, well, put it this way. Let's call this case, Miss. Are we here? Are you still there, Miss Williams Law?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's call this case. This is the city of Detroit versus John Gandy. Case numbers, John Dominic Gandy, case numbers SP 1121420, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1186786, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1186820, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1215956 counts 1 and counts 2. And U3368916. Parents for the record, please.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name for the record.
John Dominic
All
Gandy.
right, state your name, Mr. Gandy.
John Dominic Gandy.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We'll call the date and time. That's this file?
Yes.
We'll call the date and time set for a pretrial. Have you ever had a license, sir?
Yes, sir.
No?
Yes, sir. I did.
All right, I want you to go get a license. So what I'm gonna do, write this number down, please. I want you to get a license, and I want you to take
I'm ready for the number, sir.
you just get a license. SP 11867862.
You said SP 11. What was the rest of it? 86
78
78
662.
62. So you said SP 11867862.
SP 11867862. Yes. Come down to the courthouse to the window and bring $45 to the window and pay $45 on that ticket. All right.
Yes, sir.
And then wait 48 to 72 hours and try to go to the Secretary of State to get a valid license. All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to give you a pretrial date. I'm going to have you back in 30 days.
Yes, sir.
May the 4th, 2023 at 8:30.
Yes, sir.
All right. If there's nothing further, Mr. Gandy, have a very good day. Good luck to you. All right.
I appreciate it. I appreciate
your patience, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
All right. All right. Thank you, Miss